This is the second video on the toy hauler build rebuild. As you can see, I've pulled all the aluminum off the side. When this was built, however many years ago it was, they put up a really nice frame and then they covered it with paneling. Old school, looks like 80s style paneling, covered the whole thing and then put the aluminum siding over it. Well, the problem with that, if it ever does leak, it's going to get that paneling wet and it never has a chance to dry out. So the reason they put paneling is because you need something between the aluminum siding and the steel frame, because aluminum and steel, they don't like each other and it'll corrode. So what I've done is pull everything off, and wherever there was rust, I sprayed it down with Ospo. As you can see, it's kind of white and crusty. That's because it was a little bit of rust there, and when you spray it down with Ospo, it chemically bonds or something. It won't let it rust again, and you can clean it off now and put a coat of paint on it. It'll be good to go for a long time. You can see here that there's kind of something missing there. Well, the way the trailer was designed, all the water would drip off the very front and just kind of stay right there in the front. There's no way for the water to just drip out. So that's the reason for the rust. So when I go back together, I'm going to add this piece of metal in there and then change the angle of the front just that little bit so that the water will drain completely off of it. Of course, I'm going to replace all the flooring, and I'm going to reuse all the original siding and the roof. It's in good enough shape, but what I'm going to do, I got a couple options. I think I might cover it in either tar paper or a felt roofing of some sort. That way it'll make it pretty much airtight. And then if it's going to try to sweat because of hot and cold, and I have to make a way for it to drain the condensation out, because any kind of sweat is going to build up and then you're going to get rust. So I'm trying to kill 2 or 3 birds with one stone. So I'll update you on the next video, see where I'm going with it. It's going to be a project, but it's going to be fun. Thanks.
I think I stopped. I couldn't tell. Where is it?